Welcome to Fortune with Stars, your own astrology and tarot platform, where we reveal your daily horoscope predictions. Are you wondering about your horoscope for today? Your most accurate free daily horoscope is here. Aries. Positive energy is swirling all around you today, protecting you from any bad mojo and keeping a bright smile on your face all day long. Get ready for some unexpected flirtation and a few sweet tokens of appreciation to come your way. They are someone's way of getting you to finally notice them and spend a little more time with them. This is a banner day if you're in the mood for romance, even the harmless and platonic kind. No one's taking themselves too seriously, which is always a good thing. Taurus. The indecisive energy around you could cause you to delay some plans. But the good news is that a delay might be a very good thing, so try not to get too frustrated about it. It's out of character for you to be inflexible anyway, so frustration shouldn't be an issue. This day calls for you to act more spontaneously than usual, but you've been waiting for the chance to fly by the seat of your pants anyway. You'll learn that change can be messy, but it can also be a very positive thing. Gemini. We all tend to avoid whatever is unpleasant or scary. It's human nature. You, though, being so exceptionally brave, don't indulge in that nearly as much as most people. So when that delicate issue that has stayed unresolved rears up again today, you force yourself to face it, no matter what your friends say. And it's the right thing to do. Be proud of yourself. Cancer. The energy around you today is going to be a bit out of whack, which could create some misunderstandings here and there. But even though your harmless communication may be misinterpreted as something more aggressive, no big drama will result. The people you're dealing with now know you well enough to know you don't mean any harm, and they're willing to cut you some slack. Wherever you go, you'll be among friends today. It's all safe and mellow. Leo. Thinking ahead can be daunting. There's no such thing as a crystal ball, and sometimes when you plan too narrowly, you end up making dangerous assumptions. To avoid the pitfalls of forecasting your life, don't get too tied up in time frames. Just think about what you want in your life and go about getting it. Recent bad habits are preventing you from expecting the best of yourself, so add more discipline to your life and say no more often. Perfection isn't the goal. Happiness is. Virgo. A friend is about to take a big risk, and you're worried. And torn. You want to keep them from making a mistake, but you don't want them to think you don't believe in them. Just try to do your best to help them see things more conservatively. Alert them to the downside of their idea and what could happen. Ask if they're ready for a worst-case scenario. They'll know you're speaking from a place of caring and not judgment. Just remember that in the end, it's still their call. Libra. You'll be able to replace bad energy with good energy today. Your ability to end arguments and be the peacemaker is stronger than ever. That means it's a great day to lead a group, be a part of a negotiation, or help two bickering friends come to a compromise. People will be amazed by what you can do, and you can expect to get a lot of glowing compliments about your diplomatic skills. Don't forget to pat yourself on the back once or twice. You deserve it. Scorpio. Take one last look at the fine print before you sign documents today. You can't take anything for granted right now. It's not that people are trying to trick you, it's just that you need to get more proactive about evaluating what you associate with. Taking shortcuts will only get you lost. There is just too much uncertainty in the world for you to assume that something is on the up and up just because someone says so. Be more cynical for the next few days. Sagittarius. Sometimes too much talking can get in the way of truly understanding something. Philosophizing is fine, but unless you dig in deep and really try to see a problem from the inside out, you're never going to make any progress. You don't need research or planning. You need real-world experience. So, if you're contemplating a change but aren't sure which way to go, take a trial run in one direction and see how it goes. You can always change your mind later. Capricorn. Your intellectual abilities might fail you temporarily today, but it will be more amusing than embarrassing. There's no need to worry that you're losing your smarts. You aren't. Okay, they might be going away for a while, but only because you could use a fresh perspective on things. You've been overthinking your life a bit too much, which has been keeping you from making a certain decision because you fear it could fail. You need to start thinking more with your heart. Aquarius. You're attracted to someone's unique energy today. They have a way of looking at the world that you admire. It's time to get to know them a little bit better. Find out if they're free for lunch or afternoon coffee. Don't be coy about why you want to get to know them better. Admit that you just like who they are. They'll be flattered, and most likely they'll return the compliment. You two have a lot in common, and it's time you both learned what they are. Pisces. Despite all the fun stuff that's going on in your life right now, you need to resist the urge to share too much about it with everybody. It's best to be humble and play it cool right now. Monopolizing the conversation isn't your style anyway, and giving out too many details could cause someone to get overwhelmed and lose interest in hearing more. Why not wait for people to ask you a few questions to learn what they need to know? Don't do all the work for them. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more daily horoscope predictions and insightful content.